Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best attainable cards right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. This is kind of a entire grouping of all of these top 10 player lists or attainable player lists that I have made, and my opinion in terms of who the best of the best are out of the guys you can get that are non-100 overall or dark or invincible cards, basically in MyTEAM, pretty much, with the exception of 100 overall that is on this list, and I'll explain why that is. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's start off with number 10, who I have currently as Jason Kidd. I do believe that J Kidd defensively at number 10 may struggle a little bit size wise at times, but he is stat and badge wise elite on both ends of the court. Defensively, I do think he competes really well, and I think his jumper is absolutely amazing. His movement is really nice. I really like this card. He was a lot of fun for me to use in my lineup. I still am probably going to use him some. 98 speed, 96 three ball, 90 driving dunk. Defensively, really good. Jumper is elite. Darius Garland dribble style, Kemba escape, Pro 2 fade. He doesn't have the best behind the back, but really my biggest criticism of this card realistically is quite simply the fact that he's only 6'4". And at this point in the year, height matters a lot. That being said, I still think he's a really good card. I still think he cracks the top 10 of a list like this. Definitely a guy that I am personally a big fan of. Number 9 is going to be Peja Stojakovic, the 6'10" shooting guard from the Glitch Festival. I understand he's not a spectacular like shot creator, scorer type of card, but I do think he is a very well-rounded card who has a very nice release, can shoot the ball at a high level, has a little bit of shot creation, scoring ability, good dunker with that 95 driving dunk. Defensively, he's very well-rounded with pretty much 94s across the board. He's just a really well-rounded, really versatile option at the small forward or shooting guard position, really, especially the shooting guard position. And I think his skill set can be really valuable. Having a guy who has that type of size, who can also put the ball on the floor and be a little bit of a scorer, and obviously as good of a shooter as he can be as well. So definitely a card that I personally am a big fan of at number 9. Number 8 right now is going to be Deni Avdija, who is one of only 2 Galaxy Opals on this list. 6'9" with an absolutely butter top tier jump shot, 94 speed, 92 three ball, 90 driving dunk. Defensively nice and well rounded. Now he does not have Hoff on ball menace as a base card. Nice badge to have added for sure if you can. My Deni does have that, as well as Hands for Days added on Hoff now, which does I think help. But movement wise, he's not perfect. But D-Book dribble style, Kemba escape as a 6'9" PG with a money shot is really not bad. I can totally work with this card's SIGs and shot creation ability with how nice of a shooter he is and the type of size he provides. And again, it's really nice to have a guy of this size who can compete against your Ben Simmonses and Andrew Bogut's, and let alone Nikola Jokic's of the world. Some cards that can be tough to deal with for sure, but Deni is one of the better options in the game for guarding those types of guys. And I think with how good his jumper is offensively and a little bit of movement as well, really does make him a very valuable card. Number 7, Kawhi Leonard. The best viable shooting guard in the game, I would say. I thought Amen Thompson might potentially overtake this card, or the best non-100 overall shooting guard, I should say. But I thought Amen might take this over, and I kind of thought he did at first when I used the card, but his jumper kind of gets too many load ups online is what I've noticed. Kawhi doesn't really have that problem. Nice, smooth, consistent jumper, elite defender, really nice movement. Defensively, he's great. I mean, of course, defensively, he's great, right? It's Kawhi Leonard. He's always got that 6'7" player build, 7'3" wingspan, long arms that you love to see. The jumper, like I said, is very nice. Going right, fade is really good. Going left, not great. But D-Book dribble style, Dame escape, and Kawhi behind the back as well, which is really good as well as a big plus. Really good card, and number 7 feels like the right spot for him. His best shooting guard on this list, though. So there you go. That goes to show you how deep this list is. So Mark Eaton, number 6. 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. I mean, it's hard to argue with that type of size, being as dominant defensively as he is. Every defensive badge in the game on Hoff except for Off Ball Fest. 90 standing and 95 standing and 90 driving dunk. Defense, the finishing stats and badges are exceptional, and he's got a 93 ball with a really nice jumper as well. It's his own jumper. It's the jumper he generally has, that Kim Birch, Taj Gibson upper on very quick. Same jumper as last year, but it's nice, man. It is. And you know, he's only 84 speed, but 7'4", 84 speed's pretty damn good. You get a coach boost on that, that's like an 89. You get a shoe boost on that, can get anywhere all the way up to a 96 when he has takeover. So A lot to like about this card. Nice smooth jumper, great size, even a tiny bit of movement with rush dribble style, Brunson escape. Like, there's a lot to like. I think this card's really good. I think he can provide a big mismatch with his size, and I think his size can also help to fix mismatches on the other end of the court. Can really be a very impactful card. Number 5 is going to be Michael Beasley. I understand the defense on this card isn't spectacular, but offensively he absolutely is. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. The badges defensively aren't bad in neither of the stats, although he is missing all ball menace, pick dodge, a couple badges like that as a base card. But 95 driving dunk, 96 3 ball, 95 speed, 94 agility, 98 vert. Not to mention awesome offensive badges and an absolutely exceptional jumper. He is a great shooter. Has real movement as well with Jalen Green dribble style, Defox size up, Kemba escape, and Garland behind the back. Gives him pretty solid all-around movement and Pro 2 fade as well. This is a great card at the small forward position. In my opinion, he's pretty easily the best dark matter small forward in the game. So other guys like Andre Kirilenko and Luol Deng are borderline top 10 on this list, but Beasley felt like he had to go top 5 for me. I absolutely love that card. Moving on to the number 4 spot on the list, we have Josh Giddy, who is a free card from the a free card from the Glitched Festival, just like Peja Stojakovic. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 95 speed, 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 90 interior, 94 perimeter, 95 steal, and 88 block. Nice, well-rounded badges. Has Hoff on ball menace, pick dodger, things like that from the perimeter as a base card. In addition to some of the other good defensive Hoffs, he's got the key playmaking badges, key shooting badges, and key finishing badges as well. Releases on very quick, and it's actually pretty good. It's a better jumper than I anticipated it was going to be before I used the card. D-book dribble style, Trey escape, and Garland behind the back give him actually good movement in terms of dribble style, escape, and behind the back as well, which is a plus. Like, as a 6'8" point guard, this is a really well-rounded, really good card, and I think he is the best attainable point guard in my team right now, in my personal opinion. Number 3, Victor Wembanyama. His Galaxy Opal just still has to be towards the top of any list like this. I feel like when you have a guy who's 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan and a jumper that's basically uncontestable, it's hard to argue that he's not one of the best options in my team. You know what I mean? Jumper's still so super hard to contest. I prefer this card to Eaton. Initially, when Eaton came out, I thought I might maybe prefer Eaton to Wemby, but I don't. I just think Wemby's too cold, to be totally honest. He's just so good. I never have issues with Wemby. You know what I mean? Speed-wise, even as an Opal, he doesn't really struggle. Like, he can guard 100 overalls. Defensively, he's incredibly impactful. He's also extremely easy to find extra badge with like a bunch of extra really good badges and stuff on him. He's just a really good, really loaded card that 2K has really souped up. I don't know. Are we literally just gonna have Wemby be the best card in the game at the center position all year, every year for the rest of 2K, basically? I wonder. He kind of might. He seems like every year he is absolutely dominant. Number 2, Tim Duncan. He's the only 100 overall on this list. Obviously, he's the level 40 reward this season. He's very attainable. Even though this is the Pro Pass version, yes, you have to spend $10 on that, but still not a challenging card to attain. And most people get the Pro Pass anyways, because it is one of the only things that's actually worth it in this game. But 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan, the stats and badges obviously are basically perfect, besides a couple of playmaking badges really that could be on Hoff. KPJ base on that Tim Duncan upper on very quick really makes the jumper faster and better. Pro 2 fade is a W. Garland dribble style, best dribble style in the game. Kemba escape, Trey behind the back. Steph size up isn't as good as a Francis size up, but it's not bad. His movement is insane. His jumper is elite. His fade is great. He is an awesome card with perfect stats and badges, and I absolutely love him. But I don't think he's the best card on this list. I think that honor goes to Dikembe Mutombo, who's 7'2" and can play power forward, 7'7" wingspan. The positional versatility this card has is nearly unmatched, especially out of these attainable cards. The ability to play power forward at his size with how good of a jump shot he has and how good athletically he is really tough to stop. He is legitimately a 100 overall caliber power forward. Matches up extremely well against guys like Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, and even a Yao Ming, Wemby, guys like that at 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan. He is going to give you the ability to guard these unbelievably expensive, unbelievably glitchy best cards in the game at a level that almost no other cards at his tier can. And I do believe personally, combining that with one of the best jumpers of any big in my team makes Dikembe the best card on this list and the best attainable card currently in my team. So again, that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.